Hello, my name is Caitlin and welcome back to Fragrance University. In our previous how-to video, we showed you how to make votives, a great introduction to working with molds. Now we'll be showing you how to make large pillar candles. This recipe will make one large single wick pillar candle, but you can adjust your recipe using the percentages based on your needs. To make these candles, you'll need pillar mold, a hot plate and double boiler, a pouring pot, wick clips or chopsticks, pre-tabbed zinc core wick and sticker tab, a stirring utensil, a thermometer. The ingredients you'll need are 1.5 pounds or 89.984% wax, 1.6 ounces or 10% of your fragrance oil of choice, and 9 drops or 0.016% of liquid candle dye. To make our pillar candle, we chose IGI 4625, a paraffin wax with good mold release. As for fragrance, we will be using AFI's Fresh Rain with blue dye to match. Once all of your supplies are ready, it's time to make your candle. Prepare your double boiler. We've broken our wax into chunks to allow it to melt easier. When your double boiler is ready, add the wax into your pouring pot. Keep an eye on the temperature of your wax as it's melting. While your wax is melting, prepare your pillar mold. Place the pre-tabbed wick onto the center of the mold and ensure it's well secured. Hold your wick up using the wick pin or chopsticks to keep it straight. Continuously check the temperature of your wax. Once it has liquefied and reached a temperature of 185 degrees, it's time to add your fragrance and dye. Start with your fragrance. Stir it thoroughly to ensure it's blended well. Next, add your drops of liquid dye until the wax is evenly colored. Ensure your pillar molds are on a surface that will catch any spills. Now, remove your pouring pot from the double boiler and allow the wax mixture to reach 170 degrees. Pour about 80% of the mixture into the mold and leave the remaining 20% in the pouring pot to be used later. Let the initial pour cool for at least 4 hours. The curing process of the candle is crucial, and you should not attempt to speed up this process by putting it in the freezer. You will notice that the wax may have sunken in around the wick of your candle. We will be using the other wax we saved to fill this up and top off our mold. Remelt the remaining wax in the pouring pot on the double boiler. Once it has reached 185 degrees, fill in the sunken space of your candle in and top it off. It's important that your pour temperature to be slightly hotter when you're topping off the mold, as it will improve the wax's adhesion. You can remove your pillar from its mold when the wax is completely cooled. This will take at least 24 hours. When it's ready, gently tap the bottom of your mold to allow the candle to come out. It should slide out easily, but if you have difficulties, place it in the freezer for no longer than 5 minutes. If you still cannot remove the candle, try rolling the mold in between your hands to displace the wax from the inside of the mold. Once a candle has been removed from the mold, trim the wick to 1/4 of an inch and your pillar candle is done. Remember to always make sure to burn your pillar candles on the proper surface to avoid wax spilling and fire hazard. When it comes to making candles, always remember that it's a science that involves extensive research, testing, and lots of trial and error. Being a candle maker takes dedication to the craft, so don't give up if you have difficulties. Your first, second, or even 10th candle might not turn out perfectly. Continue to try different wax types, fragrances, color levels, and pouring methods. No guide or tutorial can replace your own experimentation. My name is Caitlin, and I'll see you in our final how-to where we'll be making wax melts. Until then, thank you for watching Fragrance U. Bye!